Okay, welcome to the Sportsbook Box Office Podcast. This is our first show. My name is Jeffrey Paul. I'm here with my co-host, Kevin Gootee. Say hello, Kevin.
Hey now.
Right, that was an original saying. You're going to find we're both a couple of smart asses. And what this show is going to be about, we are going to be talking about sports, movies, and music. We may talk about all three, we may talk about one thing, and every week we're going to have an interesting guest. This week we have two real interesting guests, right, Kev?
I would say definitely one for sure. The next guy you may not know, but you'll learn to like him. Trust me. Okay,
we have in the studios with us, and he's upstairs right now smoking a cigarette, so he will be here momentarily. We have Lenny Dykstra from the 86-88 Mets. He also played for the Philadelphia Phillies, 3 All-Star teams. As we're talking, they are walking into the studio right now. And we have Tom Borowski coming into the studio, and Tom is an interesting fellow. Tom is one of the big real estate agents in, he actually is the owner of one of the big real estate companies in New Jersey, and he's also a go-go bar owner. What do you think about that, Kev?
Magical. Purely magical. Oh, here comes Tom.
Here comes Tom. Tom is, just like futzing around. You got to see this guy. Tom is, I know this guy.
He looks like the guy from American Pie who was banging Tara Reid in the first 2 films.
He looks like he was getting banged by Tara Reid from the first 2 films.
Excellent.
But he's an interesting guy, and we're going to get to know him momentarily. Waiting for Lenny to come into the studio, and he's he's only like 5 minutes late, but he's just sauntering around. It'll be fine. So, what are you a fan of? Who's your baseball team?
I'm a Yankee fan by birth. Obviously, Giants, Yankees, Rangers, right down party lines.
See, this is one of the reasons why I hate you, is because by birth. Who fucking said? No one told that. I'm a Yankee fan.
Shut up, dummy. You have all your. My great grandfather was a Yankee fan. No, that's the way we've been since day one. Day one.
See, hardcore Met fan.
That explains your latent homosexuality.
How? See.
He's tongue-tied. You know I'm onto something, folks.
He's not. He's just like a stupid guy. And this is why this works, because you need someone with looks and charm and who's funny, which will be me. And then there's Kevin. Okay, Kevin, he's the type of guy you ask him to come out, but he has to entertain you when he does. Okay, that's his.
Who says about looks with you? You look like about 2 steps before the film Cocoon when Hugh Cronin fully transforms into a young guy. So there you go.
Nobody gets that reference.
Oh, you didn't see Cocoon?
I saw Cocoon.
Okay,
no one else is going to see it.
Sure they have. It's a film everyone knows.
Tom, are you on air yet?
I believe so.
Okay, so Tom, did you see Cocoon?
I did see Cocoon when I was like 5.
Okay. Can you get any reference? Name one character from Cocoon. Not an actor. A character's name.
I couldn't do that either.
I could tell you the actors.
Yeah, it was all over. Right?
I don't know. I know Steve Gutenberg was in it, that's all I know.
Okay, so you're going to reference a movie and you have nothing to talk about with the movie.
Look.
Wilford Brimley, too. He's big on diabetes.
Did he die?
Not yet. Yeah, maybe he did. Actually.
We're waiting. Tick, 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 tick.
We're not waiting. As soon as Lenny gets here, we'll introduce Lenny.
No. I meant we're waiting for Wilford Brimley to die.
Ah, okay.
Diabetes.
Yes.
Yeah, or this show is dying within the first 5 minutes of its existence. Right?
He'll kill right in the middle of selling some kind of half-assed insurance to old people. When I was filming one of those commercials, that's when he'll drop that.
Okay, so right now, who we have in the studio, Tom, put on your headphones. Dummy.
Is this tape?
No, it's not. Here he comes. Lenny Dykstra coming into the studio, holding a cup of coffee, or who knows what he's drinking there.
Wow.
Oh, Red Bull. That's what.
No, Monster.
Monster. Thank you.
Are they paying that?
Come on in, Lenny.
Then no.
Come on in.
So this isn't tape?
No, it's going to be taped. It's not going.
It's on delay.
Oh, so
we spoke about this.
No, it's tape. But I'm not supposed to say it's tape now.
Okay. Lenny, put on some headphones.
Oh.
All right. So now what we have in studio? Now the whole crew is here. We have.
Where's the headphones?
Your headphones.
Where's Sony? What a big swinging dick headphones, man.
Okay.
Those headphones would not fit Kirby Puckett's head.
No. So we have Lenny Dykstra from the Mets and Phillies, and Tom Borowski from Striker Realty and Black Betty's Go-Go establishment. Welcome, fellas.
Hey,
How are you?
another day above ground. Good day, man.
Okay, that's a good original saying, man.
I saw you yesterday.
We saw each other on Saturday
In Verizon.
at Verizon store. Did you ever get your phone fixed?
Yeah, we're taking it right in the ass. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Lenny and I were out at an event that Tom actually produced. There were a bunch of bands, and Lenny Dykstra from the Mets and Asdrubal Cabrera were there. And
What was Asdrubal Cabrera doing here?
signing some autographs.
Really?
Yeah. And Lenny and I ran into each other in a Verizon store where he was. I thought he was going to punch out one of the guys there because they were just so annoying. Yeah, okay, so we're still working on the seating arrangements here. So
Speaking of actually from Verizon, you guys see that? Remember the old Verizon guy, that Can You Hear Me Now guy? He now works for Sprint, bashing Verizon.
Oh, is that the new commercials that he's walking around there?
It's pretty funny.
They should, bro.
Can you hear me now for 2%? Good.
No more.
Okay, we're
data
That's a nice
plans.
shot.
Okay, we've seen that. All right, George, how are we doing here?
We're gonna switch
good.
it.
The only reason why I'm switching him over is because he's looking at you.
He's on a
We're not going to
missionary
be
now.
able to hear him.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about a couple of things.
Yeah.
We'll start with Lenny. Right now, Kevin is shaking the Lenny.
Yeah.
In case everybody wants to know that. Lenny, I looked up some statistics, man. You were insanely great in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Okay, 86 playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Wait, they hit over 300.
390, right?
No. In the LCS, he hit 304, and in the World Series, 296 with a bunch of clutch home runs, right?
That's key.
Okay.
When it mattered,
But here's the most important thing. Okay, great team, great old-time team. You're going, you miss the playoffs next year. 88, you make the playoffs. Okay, what happened in that league championship series in '88? Because you, 429 batting average.
Why
shit.
did you read? Have you read the book?
No, I didn't get the book yet.
Okay.
The book hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. No, I'm saying though, in the book, I explain what happened. Our manager,
Davey Johnson.
Yeah.
who at the time, if you think about it, remember, you have a CEO, and the CEO is Will Ponce, and the president is Davey Johnson. He's hired and paid a lot of money to make the right decisions when it matters. So we have a 2-run lead going into the 9th.
This is game 4.
It's game 4.
You're up 2-1 in the series at this point.
And when it goes to 3-1, they're dead. There's no chance they can come back. So we got Randy Myers in the bullpen, who's like fucking a man on a mission.
Lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Lights out. I mean, and Good, Good pitched great. He battled, and he wasn't masterful, but he thrown 170 innings or whatever. So, and again, you have to look into this. Like John Shelby, who owns a 281 on base percentage, career. I mean, I hit more than that.
Yeah, but,
But
was he?
Where are we going with this? Is he owned Gooden? Gooden just had trouble with him. So what happens?
That happens
he
in
had
baseball.
right. So the manager should fucking know. So he had 0-2 the hits in the game against him. So he goes 0-2 and he battles a walk. Okay? And you see Gooden's frustration and Myers down by the door, waiting at the bullpen door. And we're all watching and looking in the dugout, and Davey, because Sosa's coming up left-handed hitter.
Sure.
And he's going to get a first pitch fastball, which he did. But Davey sits in there and that was actually one of the turning points in the Mets organization.
I agree with you.
It led to an 11-year drought.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Because if you win that game, you're up 3-1, and with the pitching you had,
over.
It's over.
It's over. And not only that, remember the mentality, the whole confidence, and 3-1, it's over. And the problem is that when we gave them hope again, then the baseball gods weren't done with Davey yet. See, then in Game 7, after going through an electric, one of the best games I've ever seen, Game 6, he starts Ron Darling. Nothing against Ron Darling. He's a good guy. But Dwight Gooden's 23 years old, and he's ready. He's going to be pitching out of the bullpen.
Why didn't he start Gootee?
No shit. That's what we all
But
said.
why would he start? That doesn't make any sense.
Because he's an overrated, underachieving manager. I mean,
He never made the playoffs with any other team besides the
no, he made the
No,
playoffs
the
a
Nationals.
lot.
The Nationals.
He made the playoffs a lot. He never won. You know,
And the Orioles too. He was in the Orioles in the 90s too.
Oh, he did make the
Yeah,
playoffs?
the Orioles
No.
in the 90s too.
He won 6 times, but he never won. He won once, and it took a miracle, fucking like a ball going through Bill Buckner's legs.
Right.
So what I'm saying is
So it's like the first facts I threw out, I just kind of fucking okay.
yeah. So I'm not getting on. I'm just giving you facts. I mean, the facts are, you know, there's no way he can. I mean, he should have never let him start the inning. But then if he lets him start the inning, you got to go to your. I mean, it wasn't the closer had a 1. This guy was a fucking madman too, man.
Yeah, no. Myers, for people who don't know who Randy Myers is, if you follow today's baseball, he's the equivalent of Chapman on the Yankees
But I mean,
now. He was like
Straight gas.
But at that time, he was electric. I mean,
Right.
like he's waiting for the door to open and it never opened.
What was he like in the clubhouse? Because he was a wild guy, right?
It's like some kind of army, fucking like military type dude.
Did you get along with him?
Yeah, like I get along with anybody that fucking plays right.
Right.
I mean, just like Schilling, like. When Schilling would be pitching, he'd always come up to me, "Hey, dude, you feel good tonight? You gonna have a good game tonight?" And like the other teammates would like get on him because he's saying he's selfish. And I said, "You dumb motherfuckers! I wish we had 5 fucking selfish people."
Sure.
Because you know why? He worked. He prepared. He threw strikes. We knew what to expect, and he never delayed my friends afterwards.
Right.
The group. Party. So like Mitch Williams would come in, like my friends would go,
Walk the fucking yard.
And then all my people and the president. Well, see, we used to go to bars when you were younger, and then like eventually you get smarter and you bring the bars to you.
Exactly. we were talking on Saturday. We were talking about like favorite cities to play in. Let's talk about some favorite cities that you enjoyed playing in, and we'll get to Tom. Tom, anytime you want to interject something, feel free. But what were some of your favorite cities to play in?
Well, Montreal was cool. It's kind of like going to Europe,
Yeah.
Like the European England.
How were the chicks there?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere they were good except Pittsburgh.
Okay, now,
I can totally see Pittsburgh being a complete
Pittsburgh's
shithole
a
for
bunch of
women.
fucking coal miners' daughters.
Okay, so let's do this because this is also a show about lists. Top 3 cities that had the best pussy in it. Go.
Well, I mean, it just depends who you are. I mean, like
Lenny Dykstra.
L.A. L.A.
L.A.
I mean, but they're fake. I mean, like it's the land of the great pretenders. But it's okay. They got the bolt-ons.
Did you get a lot of ass in L.A.?
What kind of question is that, Jeff Paul?
Yeah.
The man, he's a living legend. He's a question.
Because this guy, you could take him to Sayreville, New Jersey. He's gonna have a great time.
Yeah,
Okay, you don't have to worry about that. I just want I'll never get to his status. So I want to know what I want to live vicariously
for
through
instance,
you.
my boy Tom, my good best friend now, who owns Black Betty, the owner.
Yeah.
I'm over fucking $1 trillion in this strip club. No, you know why, dude? Because see, I'm selling dreams.
You are.
Yeah, sometimes the promise of money is actually more powerful than the money itself. But in those rooms,
They all have broken dreams.
They fucking heard it, they've done it, and it's like
It's not when you go to a go-go bar, especially like a place like Tomo's. It's not reality. That's all fantasy. Those type of places.
no, it's so stupid.
Right.
I
Time
mean,
stands
I'm gonna
still.
give money to like why would I give money?
I'm gonna give you $20 so you can drop.
But they do it, dude. They do it.
Now, did you guys always go to the strip clubs when you're on the road, just for chicks, or did you just bring your own shit back to the hotel?
Well, so what happened is that's a good question. Like when I was with the Mets, I was young, I didn't know how it worked, and so I've always been a guy that's kind of like found the path of least resistance. So I literally did not stay in the team hotel my last 5 years of my career.
Wow.
So I'd have my people on payroll, who would set up the suite, presidential suite, and and then they'd have the talent lined up. See, time we have to manage our time.
Did you have a partner in crime who you did any of this with?
Yeah, I had a few of them. And one of them was a real partner in fucking crime.
Sid Fernandez.
No, I'm talking about crime, like my best friend who robbed me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an accountant. So, but anyway, yeah, so they're real partner.
You know, those people are, those accountants.
Because I can see you, like, in your Philly days, like, really getting down with, like, Darren Dalton. Like, you two must have put up, like, major numbers with chicks on the road.
Yeah.
We went to, in Kruk's bachelor party, you went to too, obviously. I'm sure you guys all ran around together.
That was a illegal the wreck. You just say, you mean the wreck you got in? You can say it.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't my fault, dude. The roads, fucking, like, the roads, they had no lights and slippery.
Right.
So, I mean, the fucking roads. But hey, you know what? They got my tree, man. It's very marked. It's famous.
Really?
And the cops. I mean, hey, this was unbelievable, man. This story because like I ended up in the because you didn't wear seatbelts in. Like I ended up like in some part of the road, and Dalton ended up in another part of the road, and like. I mean, it was like, we should have been dead.
Right.
So, like, the cops are so cool. They take us back to the police station. They're fans. They let us go. So, as we're walking out, the shock's wearing off, and Dalton's a tough motherfucker, you know. And I said, dude, you can call me a pussy. I don't care. But I got to go to the hospital. I'm going to fucking die.
You broke your ribs, right?
I broke everything.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he said, me too. Okay, and then... Boom, I was in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
You guys were like rock stars back in the day.
Not really, I mean.
And that's when cops were cool. Like a couple of drunk guys, it's off.
No, what it was more though was about it was flipping the city upside down, you know. Like in '86, the way the Mets took over the city.
Right.
Like people, you could feel they didn't want to come play in our yard and shade. You know, they just wanted to get out of there.
Now, Backman was your best friend on the Mets, right?
Yeah, kind of. Backman. He's a good guy, you know. I don't know why he can't get a management job.
He should be managing.
He should in the Mets until that whole
Tom and I
bullshit
talk
came
about
out.
this all the time.
Yeah. It's a Xanax special out there right now.
It's just, we need him. And who was your best friend on the Phillies, on those Philly teams?
Oh, Dave Hollins.
Oh, wow, the outfielder, center field, right?
No, I played
Third
third.
base.
Third, yeah. Why do I think it's outfield?
And he's the toughest motherfucker ever.
Right.
I got him a job. He's a scout with the Phillies now. But he's from Buffalo, so I should tell you. I mean, he was scared. Let's put it this way. This guy was so fucking scary that when he got traded, Borowski called me and said, hey, I need to talk to your boy, man. We just traded him. Because, like, this guy.
Who was the Phillies manager at that
Jim
time?
Borowski.
Yeah, ex-Met also.
Yeah, Borowski was cool. He was really cool. He's passed now. But see, Borowski, he was kind of like, he kind of knew like what I was doing because he did it too.
Right.
You know, so but as long as I produced, it was.
You produced, man, three All-Star appearances.
No, but you produce it like the other way. You don't produce like.
Right.
No, the best story in the world about kind of like that is like when Michael Irvin would show up late to meetings and one rookie showed up late, they cut him. He's like, well, what the fuck? Michael Irvin's been showing up a week all late. He's like, you're not Michael Irvin, asshole.
Yeah.
So that's the same story.
Yeah, I mean, it's about results, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about results, and if you don't get them,
you're out.
Yeah, well, like for instance, what happened is at the end of my career, Davey used to give me the Sunday day game off after Davey,
Johnson, right?
No, Borowski.
Oh.
This is my career with Phillies, and I'm kind of winding down. So he'd give me the Sunday day game off after, but we were playing bad, and like it's like, you know, like he's in a pissed off mood. I walk in Sunday. I mean, I was up all night Saturday. I knew I was going to play.
Right.
I see my name in the fucking lineup.
Oh shit! So what do you do?
Fucking, you take
Suck it up.
much drugs you can take.
What would you take?
It didn't matter. I couldn't take enough. So I said, I know what I'll do. Eric Ray was man the dish. I said, I'm gonna get fucking run. He's a day game, dude. You can die out there, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm gonna get thrown out of this fucking game. So first pitch, guy throws it right down the middle. He calls it a strike. You fat motherfucker! What the fuck are you talking about? Have another fucking cheeseburger, you fucking cock. And he says, Lenny, I already know. Jimmy already told me he's better.
That's hilarious.
Exactly.
He said, if I'm going to be out in this heat, you're going to be out in this heat. So that was pretty good, you know.
He didn't run you out then.
No, man, he didn't run because he knew it was like planned. Plus, I mean, but I'm saying that's Florida, man. Ooh. You know, there's no now they have a new stadium, I think. You know.
Yeah, that's
that was Joe Robbie.
Yeah. What drugs would you take to get back? Like, let's say he did that again to you. What would you take to get back? You know, in the right mind, or ready to go.
I take this stuff that the fighter pilots. You know, up to handle billions of dollars worth of equipment.
Right.
Dexedrine. You know. I mean, my stuff came straight from NASA. You know.
It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
George up producer likes that.
How'd you get hooked up with a guy from NASA to get
I'm
that?
not a joke, dude.
Oh, I thought it was so serious.
Len, you were dealing with spinal stenosis, correct?
Yeah, I mean
that's the same thing that Lenny.
David Wright.
Yeah, my
Wright's
back.
got
My back was fucked up, man. I mean, so I always played through pain. It wasn't hard, but. You know, like one time in Frisco, the first time, like it really hit me, the nerve, like a sniper got me, and then it was bad, real bad. But yeah, Wright. I mean, he's doing okay, but I think me and Tom were talking about that. I think they got to give him more time off, you know, like here and there. Or he's out.
He's out for the year.
He just had
Wait, he's out for the year now?
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Okay, so last year, they all called me because I went through it, and I said. He's not. I mean, I have nothing against him. I said, and what? So, I hate to say, I don't want to, but
it's a death sentence.
Yeah, because it's a narrowing of the spine, and they press on their nerves. You know, you can't. You got no base, man. You got no fucking cock. You know, you need your. You have no torso.
Right.
I mean, it's one thing to be a regular civilian walking around with it. It's another thing to produce at the highest level of athletes.
With no drugs either.
Right. Let's lighten up the mood a little bit. You were talking about
lighten up the mood.
Yeah, the mood a little bit. You were talking about Pittsburgh, and
it's always light, bro.
Why was Pittsburgh like? What was wrong with the chicks in Pittsburgh?
Let me tell you what's wrong. Fucking incest or something.
They were that ugly.
Coal miner's daughters, bro. So let me tell you what we did. So what I did is I had my boys, head on the payroll. I said, fuck it. Just go rent 2 fucking big U-Hauls and go to the University of Pittsburgh and just say 3 fucking drinks from fucking at a presidential suite, and they all piled in, dude. There was more college fucking pussy there. So Pittsburgh went from fucking piss puke to fucking like wow.
So you turned it into a positive.
Oh, college pussy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, how was that? What course is positive?
Tonight we're hazing everyone for sorority event number 101. Tonight you'll be sucking Lenny Dykstra's dick.
And by the way, be gentle.
No teeth. Oh, otherwise you're out of the sorority.
So Lenny's in also. He's got a new book out. It's released. By the time this airs, this will be on shelves already. It's called House of Nails. And my buddy sitting to the right of me is Tom Borowski, and he helped Lenny put this together, right, Tom?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, thanks.
Dynamite drop it.
Yeah. Tom's a man of a lot of words, as we could say. Yeah, we're gonna give him a lot of open-ended
That's
questions.
That's actually his biggest strength, by the way.
What's his biggest strength?
Yeah, he listens. Yes, I gotta start doing
Yes,
that.
he is a good listener.
But Tom's got a chapter on here.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, it's actually fucking great.
Yeah, how did you guys hook up? Because I'll tell you a funny story. Last year, I'm up in Cooperstown, and my friend Vinny and I go to meet Lenny Dykstra. Pay $25 for an autograph, okay? Get the autograph. Lenny couldn't have been nicer. Great guy, right? Next fucking day, there's a picture of Lenny and Tom chilling in Tom's backyard at the pool. I'm like, motherfucker, yeah. Like this, and if you know Tom, once we'll have Tom on a couple of times here, but once you get to know Tom, Tom's the guy who makes crazy shit happen. Okay,
completely untrue.
It's completely true. Is this a true story? Did you or did you not go to a Bruce Springsteen concert and wind up having Bruce on your shoulders? Yes or no?
Well, it's not the complete truth. I also sang "Hungry Heart" with him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I ruined it for 20,000 people.
Tom. Yes, and
Yes. Okay. So that could give you an idea of what type of guy Tom is. See, by day, Tom runs this nice, respectable Striker Realty. One of the biggest real estate agents.
No,
I bet you they want to invest in our advertise on our podcast.
I'm sure he's going to watch it.
And by the way, the players, the athletes, the players need to call them up to get their houses, because they're all getting fucked by their other agents.
Right.
Tom will take care of them.
And then at night, Tom is the owner of Black Betty's Go-Go establishment. How'd you get in that, Tom?
It was a real estate deal originally, but turned out to take on a life of its own.
Have you ever had one of your dancers show a potential buyer an open house with one of your dancers at the house? Like, come on in and buy this house, and shaking their shit in the living room. What's that? Yeah, when the girls come in the house and extend the
absolutely.
Kind of just a persuasive sales
business model.
There's a lot of crossover there. I've actually sent a lot of dancers and bartenders to real estate school. I have a real estate school as well, so I get them licensed.
Jesus Christ, when do you sleep?
Yeah, you don't see much.
I sleep when I'm dead, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, you think those are the only two businesses this guy's involved in?
No, definitely not.
He's also a developer, construction business. They build houses. Okay, you can't build a fucking diner, but
Collects cars. He's got a whole fucking caravan of cars out there.
You're right. Yes. What kind of cars do you have, Tom? People.
Got a Lamborghini. I got a Mercedes SL 600, which is V12, 500 horsepower. Very similar to the one Dykstra crashed with Dutch Dalton in that. Very similar. I got a classic Firebird Trans Am Firehawk Special
Plus
Edition.
5 cars you buy it all family members.
Yeah.
Right. And he takes care of his family.
All German emblems.
Yeah, we were big into Benz.
Okay, so how did you guys wind up hooking up? How did you wind up meeting?
How else? Money or pussy? Pick one.
I'm gonna say pussy.
Well, we met at a charity event. It was a signing. Obviously, I do have a charitable foundation in the memory of my mother, and I do a lot of work with things like that. And on a much smaller level, being a former athlete, I've been interested in doing a lot of events with prominent professional athletes, and Jeff, you've even been to the Teddy Dinner with me. That raises a lot of money on Staten Island.
What does the Teddy Dinner do?
It's the Teddy Atlas Foundation.
Okay.
They do a lot of great things.
Tons of athletes there.
Yeah, every year. Phil Simms, John McEnroe, big NBA players, a ton of boxers. They do a lot of things. So, long story short, I met Lenny at one of these events. We hit it off pretty well, and basically we just we started hanging out, and we got to know each other, and then we started talking about the book, and I helped him put some things together.
How did you get involved in the book with Lenny?
Well,
I needed his help. He's an English fucking mate, ex-TV.
That's where Tom and I met.
Fucking great writer.
Kevin, you are a great writer. You're
Believe it or not.
Shit. Kevin, you're like, I was a teacher. I was a high school teacher.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
all the blinding the fucking
You were a
line.
teacher?
Yeah, that's how I met
Did
Tom.
you ever work the students?
That's an important question there, Jeff.
What-
Welcome, Mr. Lenny Dykstra. To know if you ever worked
Did I
with the
ever work
students.
the what?
You ever worked the students?
Oh, okay. So anyway,
And it was at a Catholic school. Catholic school.
Yeah.
Bad schools.
I had a teacher named Miss Daly in high school. I swear, I kid you not, dude.
big tits.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
But she had a car.
She used me. No, she didn't have a cock.
Okay.
You took it down?
She used me. No, she used me.
Get the fuck.
I'm hoping.
Wait, really?
You hooked up with
No,
you hooked up with, and so beside being a professional athlete, you hooked up with a teacher.
She fucking used me.
The man is a legend.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's legend. That's legendary.
you know what else is legendary? How this fucking company keeps putting it up my fucking ass.
We were talking about Apple, right?
I mean,
now.
it's like,
You were just
I mean,
talking about that before.
what the
We
fuck?
were. Every 2 years, you have a new battery mysteriously. Batteries actually pop up mysteriously. Oh, time for a new phone.
I mean, like, really? I mean, this thing's brand new. Look.
Don't worry,
One
Apple. We'll
star.
still accept advertising from you.
I mean,
I had some pussy questions for Lenny. So who were the teammates that you were definitely most getting it out with? So it was Collins, It was.
Holland's my boy.
That was your buddy. Dalton sounds like two. Who were like the goody two shoes that you would never like fuck around with? Like that guy is a snitch or whatever. Who were the teammates you didn't want to rage with?
Well, I mean, it was tough to rage when I'm like, in a penthouse in another hotel. I didn't even see him.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I literally did not stay in my hotel.
Okay.
Because you can't like be coming back at 5 in the morning when the coaches are having breakfast, you know.
Right.
So yeah, so I didn't like. I just I mean, kind of cut through and clarify. You know, it was made it fun. You know, the road. So the road, you do your thing. What's that? What the fuck's that?
That was me.
Oh, the road, you do your thing, and then you come home, you recharge your batteries. You know?
Right.
So at home, like I live out on the island, and so that's my other life.
Right.
A lot of lives.
Well, we do some stuff on the road too, because both Kevin and I are stand-up comics.
I'll have to bring on my tour, man. House of Nails tour.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
No.
Explain to them what the House of Nails tour is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the show at the Gramercy. That'll be on Wednesday, June 29th. Okay, with Rich Voss and Lenny Dykstra and a whole bunch of fun. And anyone who buys tickets gets a copy of the book House of Nails.
It's going to be a bestseller, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting it.
No, it's good. I'm serious. And I say it's good because, I mean, like, I was trying so hard with my ghostwriter, but you couldn't talk in my voice, you know. And so, like, I finally just said, if it's going to be done right, which is the only way I would do it, I got to do it myself. So, like, 6 months and fucking blood on the keyboards later, you know. I mean, I came up with a book that it's kind of like when I played, you know. I had to know that I did everything I could to succeed. So this book, I left nothing on the table, and it starts with, like, when I asked my editor, like, okay, who's the one guy we would want to have a blurb about it? He said Stephen King, you know. So he sold 400 million books, and so I said okay, and they all laughed, you know, like HarperCollins and these literary people. That's their dream. So I just Tom met me, we flew in, just flew right in.
No appointment.
You guys met with Stephen King?
No, we didn't meet him with his assistant.
And you pitched him the book? What the book?
Tom will tell you, it's a great story.
Yeah, I mean, he was in town. You know, we met up with his assistant, got the book right to him.
Whale hunting with Lenny Dykstra and Tom Borowski.
Wow. Let's talk a little bit about that one, Tom.
Yeah, well, the chapter is actually Lenny had another writing inspiration from a different time of his life when he had nothing much to do but to read books. You could ask him about that when he was in the cooler. But the first book he read was, or one of the first books he read was a Grisham book. So he was looking to get a blurb from John Grisham as well. You know, he had liked a couple of different characters and books that he related to. So we actually, the chapter in the book, Whale Hunting, is actually about our, I guess you could say, somewhat unsuccessful trip to Charlottesville, Virginia.
Not really, though, dude.
Well, I mean, it was a successful trip on our part.
His front door.
You know, we got right up to his front door. We talked to some of his staff, and he hid in the house like a pussy.
Which
it
was
unbelievable. Yeah, you know, he asked Lenny for an autograph.
What a bitch move.
Yeah.
Asking for an autograph but doesn't have the balls to
Yeah,
say hi.
Dude, we did probably throw hard with the guy.
Yeah, I mean, we showed up without an appointment.
He hides.
No,
But it's the balls to ask for an
Yeah,
autograph.
Still
That's
ask
fucked
for
up.
an autograph?
Yeah.
We don't want him very Grisham.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking the guy. I mean, Lenny has nothing but respect for him. I'm just saying that in my voice.
You don't write no more.
Yeah, you know, he's retired. We showed up without an appointment. What are you going to do, you know?
Ghostwriting, dude.
But, you know, the bottom line is we just wanted to, Lenny wanted to get him a copy, you know, from a place of respect, let him see what he had put together. You know, he was one of the influences on Lenny's writing. So,
but it was all planned. I mean, we used it into practice when we got King. King was the real whale.
Yeah, King's endorsement is definitely good. Did you see in the back of the book? Is there a quote there from
Jack Nicholson?
First one ever.
Read it. What does it say?
He says, as far as sports autobiographies go, and the biggest cock I've ever seen
Signed Tommy Lasorda.
As far as sports others go, what can I say? Nails and nailed it exactly.
Okay, well,
So that's badass.
Yeah.
it's a great
He
endorsement.
gave that to me right at his house, man.
Nah, get out of here.
Yeah, he lives like 2 miles from me. Yeah, I used to bring the Dodger Stadium a lot.
And where do you live? You live in California, and
Well, Beverly Hills, but I'm kind of locked into that.
Okay,
But my star's on the rise, bro.
absolutely.
No one's arguing that.
No, there's a lot of heat.
College helped me out a lot, man.
I got a question for you. You said you obviously bought Wayne Gretzky's house. What was the coolest thing about buying Gretzky's house?
I mean, it wasn't so much I bought the house for that. I mean, I bought everything. I mean, but the coolest thing is at the end, man, it all started imploding. I was like technically shining.
Yeah, you trashed the shit out of it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's
I fucking made him $1 million. That's so funny. I mean, the bottom line, I'm saying, like, you can't stop it. Like, once you get in the grips of it. So, like, the meltdown was, so I just said, fuck, I'm going down and playing. So it was just me in this house. And, it's a compound, it's not a house.
Right.
I mean, like, it's on the top of a fucking mountain. It's the closest to heaven I'll probably ever get. But, anyways, what it is.
Did you ever have a shining moment in the house?
A lot of shit, man.
Like, did anyone there come out with like a big, giant, hairy, like 70s bush from the tub? Do you remember that scene, Kevin?
I do.
I actually am a bush guy. Actually.
You do. You're like.
I'm not talking about a horse's mane or anything.
No, but you don't want like shit.
Some that resemble.
I'm sure all those University of Pittsburgh girls had plenty of bush.
Yeah, some that resemble.
Yeah, I'm on board with that too.
I'm a shave kind of fella,
But why? I mean, like, I don't get like. Okay.
Kelly Savalas?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Shaved only like if there's a perfect fucking slot right down the line.
Like a little landing.
No,
like
no,
a,
no, I'm talking about the shave.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, if you're gonna shave it, right, like you have to have a perfect fucking strip, like right down the line, your slot.
Right.
I like a little George
Right.
Michael
But if they
skull.
got like a zzz,
Right.
grow the hair. They got options.
If I was Lenny Dykstra playing, I would have shaved an arrow into my pubic hair so that women know where to go. Done, ladies.
Actually, when me and my buddy Charlie Sheen were fighting.
Hold on, maybe my buddy Charlie Sheen. That's what slow down. That's a
good friend of Charlie Sheen.
No shit.
We were fighting, and he said, he's into this government shit. So he said, I work. My nickname was in CIA Raven. He said, I'll have it carved on a dick for you. That was one of the greatest lines ever. Charlie was a great guy, man.
Yeah.
There was this obviously kind of a dark side.
What's that?
What's the craziest shit you and Sheen? I'm sure the stories are crazy.
No, I never was around any of that because he did everything he could to hide all that.
Did a shitty job of hiding it, my God.
Well, not till the end.
Yeah.
He paid them $20 billion, and later he's paying $1 million a month in extortion.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing about it is sober. Charlie's like, I have a whole chapter in my book called Charlie Sheen.
People, you got to get this book.
We're scratching the surface here.
Exactly.
There's something for everybody in this book. It's not a baseball book. There's the business and the stock market. it's really the story of his life.
It was all, this is something that, this is maybe like number 3 to 4 on the pecking order of Lenny Dykstra. It was like, he is still a brilliant stock broker.
Yeah, 700, 600, 581.
My father, who follows the market, would like say, this guy knows what the hell he's talking about.
I just
You were like
found
one of the big guys on that Kramer show.
Well, I just found
Bad Money, Jim Cramer.
Right.
Yeah.
Just kept it simple and found a little loophole, just buy deep in the money calls. And,
you two together, between you and the stock market and Tom Borowski here with the real estate, man, Tom.
This is a podcast. Fuck us.
yeah, I'm not fucking.
This is an info session, and people should be paying for this shit because between these two guys, you can make some money. Okay, we're two putzes here, just like fucking around.
We tell dick jokes, and these guys are all making serious coin.
Not really. But what I'm going to do, the market, I'm telling you, it's going to get bad, man.
Why?
Why? Because it's time for them to run it back down. They're all operators. It's all about It's about the big, man. It's
Right.
about the juice.
Right.
It's just like that's what sports betting is. $400 billion a year business. What's that about? Commission. So what's the market about? Commission. So they're going to run it. You're going to see them making.
Speaking of betting, do you ever have guys come up to you and say, you know what, Lenny, why don't you, try and not pull like a 1919 Black Sox, but take a dive here or there? Ever had anyone trying to?
Fuck, no, I would have fucking killed them.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? No, but football. So here it is. Here's the tour you guys are invited on.
House of Nails tour.
House of Nails tour. Okay, what we're looking at is
It's a sweet ass bus.
you're going to be traveling around on that bus. You
Yes,
see
it
this
is.
bus. And this is something that John Madden came over. We're watching a video.
You like the song, my boy?
Yeah, playing. Is that copyrighted that music? It's 52 cities, 6 months.
So you're having a reality show, it looks like. What channel's that
Tommy,
going
you
on?
going on this tour?
I will definitely be flying in to join this bus in several cities at least.
We're seeing a collage of naked
And do we establish you needed a host for
That's
this?
book signings combined.
Yep, Stern. Maybe it's
Doing
Stern and
Stern.
Gootee.
That's why we can't air this.
Book
really.
two footies.
The House of Nails tour.
Yeah.
And in New York, this will be on.
It's gonna go see. We're hitting the bookstores and the clubs,
Hey, well, you got
wreaking havoc wherever we go.
you have a bunch of book signings coming up. Is that true?
So many, dude.
Tom, what are some of the dates?
Well, we have a lot of things kicking off right on the 29th. That's the day of the Gramercy Theater.
It's a nice touch.
I'll be at bookstores all over New York, New York, New Jersey area. He's got a Philly tour. It'll all be on his website and on his Twitter. You got to follow.
Yeah, what is it?
What's
Twitter?
the website?
Dude, you know my
At
Twitter?
Lenny Dykstra.
But we want the people out there.
Got to follow Lenny Dykstra on Twitter.
That's
At
right.
Lenny Dykstra. Add him on Facebook.
Facebook,
Like his page. Facebook and Twitter are the primary social media outlets that he's using. A lot of great stuff on
I
there.
just
The-
saw
The Twitter is fucking hilarious.
Oh, the
Am
viral
I
videos
fucking
are
on
real.
that? Can you fucking
Yeah.
curse on this? So that the
Yeah.
first tweet you said was hilarious. And the same shit, like, oh man.
I've been with him.
ESPN would not be hiring anytime soon.
Fuck
the way they're-
ESPN.
Exactly.
ESPN's going out of business, man.
They're
Yeah,
not
they're
well,
brutal. Yeah,
But not with Disney at all, but they're fucking taking the sports broadcasting right down the fucking shitter though. It's
They've emasculated sports.
it is. It's not
Wait,
fun
wait,
anymore.
They've emasculated sports.
Oh no, that's too big a word for me, bro.
They made men out to be pussies on
Yeah.
on ESPN.
Milk and cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
so-
it's
it's so
supposed to be a
boring.
site, or a channel for guys to talk about sports, to watch sports, to voice
It's all
opinions.
girls.
And they when you start showing WNBA games, stop it.
Yeah, but highlight shows
And
don't work
soccer,
anymore.
yuck.
No,
How do you have a highlight show when you can get any highlight you want on your phone at any point in time?
Right.
It's almost like a period piece, ESPN. It has no purpose anymore.
Hey, these
Period.
podcasts
Double
are
entendre.
going big, huh?
They are going big. There's a lot of
Seriously. Like, what about this guy I'm doing, Adam Carolla?
love him. He's
He's great.
fantastic.
So these are big, these podcasts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
this is
You
why
gotta remember, I was away a while.
Right.
So I don't know.
people don't listen really to terrestrial radio anymore. No one listens to AM. It's
Sports
podcast.
talk is like the only thing that
Right.
people talk about. Sports talk.
Podcast puts up numbers. You know why? Because you're walking. Hey, I feel like listening to this right now. You go ahead. You download it. 3 seconds later, you got any type of music, any
On
type of
demand.
show.
And then you can
It's the
watch the
future.
video too, right? Like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we could
Like
have done
Bill
put this
Simmons.
to video,
Bill
but
Simmons is
because of the
You doing this
restrictions,
too?
we can't.
Yeah, Simmons is good too.
Yeah, he just started a new website.
Yeah, his HBO show starts this week actually.
Yeah. And then that one dude, I said I didn't want to do him.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Francesa?
No, Francesa. I mean, I can't believe he's not doing it. Like,
Is he retiring, sir?
He's going to hang up the fan next year, and then the speculation is that he's going to join Russo on satellite. That's the speculation. Mad Dog. Hey, good morning,
Do
everybody!
you like him or
I
not?
can't take him, dude. I almost dropped that motherfucker in the studio.
Why?
Because I said, "Shut, dude, stop fucking yelling, man. Like, just yelling. Like, what's the deal with that guy yelling?"
Well,
That's his thing. Yeah,
Plus,
exactly.
he
From the
always,
WMCA
he
days.
took little shots at me all the time.
Oh, yeah, like taking a pot shot at you?
No,
He is. But you know what he is? He's a Connecticut guy who's like
He plays tennis for Christ's sake.
tennis
Yeah,
in San Francisco
of
Giant,
course.
and you know he's the guy who's wearing like you know the what's that?
The sweater over the collar.
the cost.
Look.
Yeah, he's selling.
He's not like
a
he's
good
not like
actor.
us.
Can you imagine
Guys who are
him?
gonna drink beers and shots that like you can get it.
Yeah, definitely. He wasn't one running wind sprints and fucking hell during football. Trust me.
No,
No,
he was not.
No,
He was prancing around
you
in
don't
a
have
tennis
half the
skirt.
stories that you have, or even that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he? He doesn't do like Mark Albert shit, dressing like underwear.
Let me tell you, that'd be fucking great if he did, but no, there's
That's
no
the
way.
fucking
There's
great-
no way he's doing.
He's stuck underwear too tight there, Mikey.
That's the greatest shit I ever heard. Mark Albert. I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. I mean, that's out there, dude.
That-
And now he's flourishing again.
Yeah, he's back.
Was he just like biting the broads that he was?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, bit some chick in the back. He got in a lot of trouble for
Yeah,
that.
really weird.
They say the
So
girl he got
talented.
caught with looked like Lawrence Taylor in a wig.
One of the nicest guys I ever met too was Marv Albert.
Of course
he
he
was a
is, dude.
gentleman.
He had some CD. He had a CD.
Were you
song.
singing show tunes at the time? Is that why I thought you were nice?
I don't. I'm a normal.
I
tell my chicks three
You're
things.
honest.
I
You
know.
put it out there.
Right there, here, right?
Right.
I say, don't fucking tell me to pull your hair. Don't tell me to choke you. And if you put your finger in my ass, I'll break it fucking off.
And then she'll get a lot of tobacco juice in the fucking face if she does that shit.
That's it. No. Oh, that's another story. That seems
Lenny, we've got plenty of time to hear about that. Why don't you give me your best tobacco juice story?
No,
Like,
that
couple
was, I
incidents.
was going to talk about this one
Oh.
chick said she's like a squirter, right?
Right?
And she's firing lasers at me, dude. I said, what the? You're pissed? What the fuck are you pissing on my face for? Like,
Right? Were you just going down on her or just banging her?
No, I don't fuck.
Oh.
You gotta earn that shit. No, yeah, I'll talk about that later. But what we'll talk about now.
Squirting. Back to the squirter. I'm
Yeah,
about this.
but I don't know how, because you got to run out of the fluid or something, right?
Right? She'll get
So it
dehydrated.
wasn't. So it's not pissing really.
She's pissing on you, bro.
But I don't know. Here's what happened though. So when it's time to get her Uber, because Uber like the pussy delivery service.
Sure is.
So we're out there in the alley, and I say, I just got to see if this is real, man. So it's there, and just fucking puddle.
Right.
Fucking puddles right there. Huh?
Add some shit.
That's how it's done it out for me, dude.
That's why they
You
call
got
you Magic Finger
Crocodile
Dykstra.
Dundee, that girl.
Who the
Make
fuck
sure
wants
you
to
know,
be right?
plumbing's
Wait,
right.
she looked like what? Say about Crocodile Dundee?
I said you got a Crocodile Dundee, that girl. Make sure the plumbing's
Well,
right.
no,
She
it's
can
not.
piss out a puddle
It's
on
not.
her.
It's not fun. I mean, it's just rockets coming at you, and then
It's like going on a roller coaster in the rain.
it's not fun. I mean, I like to I'm like to help build.
Right.
And then so when they come, it's like, please, bro.
I can see
Just like I
that.
was on the baseball field.
Yeah, man. That's there you go.
Now, speaking of squirting,
So Shakespearean. Yes, sir.
over at
Shakespearean.
the club, okay, Tom's Club. Okay, we have a
Shakespearean.
friend who we can't name, but he's a college basketball coach. Okay,
Do we know? Is he, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll cut you off there.
Yeah, we can't say his name.
Current college, current coach or not?
Yes.
Current coach.
Okay.
That's the reason why. Tom, did he or did he not get squirted on the walkway of the club?
Yes, he did.
D1, 2, or 3?
We'll talk about
yeah.
Wow, that's-
we don't want to get.
All right, junior count.
No. It's a legitimate.
That's a legitimate
Is it named?
college.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ironic crossover. We were on a road trip.
Was it Dean Smith?
He was a Division I
Okay.
coach.
And on our road trip, going to meet Grisham, actually on the way back, me and Lenny had dinner with him.
Right.
So a little bit of crossover.
Oh yeah,
you
they do.
you met-
I mean, I don't have much money, but I have nothing. Can I chip in for some fucking AC in here?
I got it for you.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It's like a jet engine's going off though, but all right, very cool, Mr. Dykstra down here.
It's a good weight loss program. It's
We
like
can
a
put up a
song.
little bit of sound, George. Don't worry, because I don't know if I said this at the top of the show, but we're recording in the downstairs at the Broadway Comedy Club.
Yes.
So if you hear a little noise like some ice or some doors slamming, that's what's going on. There's stuff going on right now. We're throwing on the AC because it's about really.
No wonder you don't put it on. It's like a fucking plane's taking off.
Wheels up.
Yeah.
Hey, what am I assisting of?
That's okay.
Speaking of Wheels Up, you did have that charter jet company.
No,
I
I
forgot
have a
about.
charter name.
I know that.
I have a chapter named that.
You do?
Oh, dude, it's some of the best.
That was the coolest idea when I read about it. I was like, I forgot about you. The charter jet thing that didn't. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What was the? What do you think it missed?
The chapters. What's that?
The charter jet. Where do you think it missed? I thought it was
No,
a
dude,
great idea.
nothing misses. What misses is when your fucking partner is the biggest insurance company in the world,
Right.
who's bankrolling it for $5 million, says we're out of business.
Really?
Yeah,
Try go for $5 million.
That's a fucking problem. You know? So, but see, the real problem is I didn't stop flying. I just kept going. I couldn't take it.
Right.
I mean, CH thing, pussy was the most powerful thing in the world. Until I bought my own plane.
George, how much of a distraction is this sound going to be on this show?
Not bad. As long as Lenny keeps in front of that microphone, they'll hear him and you'll hear
Okay.
me. That's why I kept the room.
It sounds like
cold.
the Sibian in here, if you know what that is.
I do know what the Sibian is.
Yes.
Lenny, do you know what the Sibian is?
The way, well, my.
When you go on Stern on Wednesday, ask to see the Sibian.
Yeah, ask about
Ask to see the Sibian on Howard
You want-
Stern.
you
I'm
wanted-
not,
you wanted-
not educated. I can't speak intelligently about that.
Oh, no.
It's a sex device that gets women off. They put attachments on it, then you turn it to machine, and it shakes, and they sit on it, and they fucking come.
That's the next thing we're getting at the
I don't
club.
need that.
No.
Hey, so this is my boy Gene. I have a comment before each chapter.
Okay, Oscar Wilde quote. There you go.
What it is,
Truth is really pure and never simple. There you go. And that leads to chapter 14, Charlie Sheen. That is what I'm looking forward to reading about.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this book.
How about a shot in the butt?
No thanks, I'm straight. No.
No.
I'm teasing, Lenny.
That's about
We're looking at me.
So you know who I like? You know I like he's a dick though, but I like him.
Who?
Lance Armstrong. He says pain is temporary. It may last a minute, or an hour, or a day, or a year, but eventually it will subside. Something will take its place. If I quit, however, it lasts forever. This guy was a badass. I mean, he's a dick. I already know.
Who you know?
He's a dick. Yeah. I mean, you know, some guys say he's a dick, and but he's a real dick.
Wait, what makes him a dick?
He's a dick. He's just dick. But I mean, the guy won 7 fucking bicycle rides.
Tour de
Tour de
France.
France. The hardest fucking thing. It's all the Germans and Russians, and I mean, this guy had cancer too. I mean,
Yeah, and he did it all with one ball.
no, he did. He was like, see, when I was in the pool, I read a lot about it. So he had this doctor, man. Like, remember, so you're thinking steroids, like something big. You know, look, it wasn't about it. It was about this blood doping where they could get more oxygen to the brain.
Right.
You're like a $6 million man, and you know how much to give him. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. But he still had a constitution, and he raised like $300 fucking million for
Those
cancer.
wristbands, yeah.
But they threw him, but the beds came in, dude. And fuck the beds. As soon as
Right.
As soon as the feds come in, dude, the party is fucking over. Dude.
Absolutely.
There's no chance. I mean, I went up against a lot of motherfuckers, never lost.
It's a good chapter on that as well.
Right.
Most people,
I fought the law, and the law won.
most people don't even know what Lenny went through. We were talking to some people on the street, and they were saying crazy shit. You know, when he was introducing himself, we were just meeting some fans, outside in New York, and Lenny was talking to them, asking them some questions if they'd be interested in buying his book, and a couple of people, I mean, they were just saying wild, outlandish things. They had no idea what he even gotten in trouble for.
No,
I mean,
there's a lot of-
how do you get in trouble?
When you did the steroids, who else was it like recommended when you were in the clubhouse to do steroids?
No. So after '89, mine like fucking withered away, and like I didn't get out of hit. I was just too weak.
Right.
So I just went to a library in Mississippi where I was living. Like I told you, people live there, and I was looking up some stuff on cinema. Dan Johnson was the first one to do it. You know.
Yeah, the Canadian runner.
Yeah,
Olympics.
so I called up some hillbilly doctor, and I said, hey, look, man, I told my life story. I said, look, next year's going to be my life. It's going to determine whether I make, $30 million or get a real job. But, I need something to keep me durable and strong.
Right.
I say I'm a very little guy, And so he prescribes me Decadurbolin, and I get the Rite Aid line. So with everyone else, and as soon as you get it, come back, I'll show you how to inject it. Hire a trainer, and show up fucking.
You were hitting 400 for a while, right?
Show up 190, like a fucking Greek statue, And like I said, dude, walked in the clubhouse with a 15-inch fucking cock. You know why, dude? Because like I said, here, see it?
Oh, I did. There are pictures in this book too.
I'm looking at a picture of Lenny's
Bulked
crotch.
up,
Great
bulked
inserts.
up, badass, and on a
Kenny-
mission of fucking mercy.
But-
You look like Blake Griffin a little bit.
It looks like he has an armadillo down there.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just what it is like it works. I mean, and when money's involved, people are gonna a lot of money. People are gonna do it.
Right.
Did anyone in the clubhouse give you shit for doing steroids? Did they say, "No, don't do that shit, man"? Or anything like that?
No, hey, man, don't do that. We don't want to win. We want to lose.
Right.
You know. Of course, no. They do. The management knew too. The commissioner knew. They all knew.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think that Major League Baseball knew about McGuire and
No, of
Sosa?
course they did. I'm
No,
just trying to see
of
if there was
course they-
anything in the beginning
1000%
time.
they do that.
We had like the goody two shoes or manager, like, let's just do this the old-fashioned, fair way. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No, they needed it.
These aren't stupid people.
No, they needed it after the strike. See,
Exactly.
Right.
That fucking ended.
Because baseball was at as low as it had been in years.
They had
And
replaced players in
they
95.
needed something.
Yeah,
and they
I
manufactured
ended that
this.
fucking strike.
Everybody
Yeah.
looked the other
Fuck
way.
yeah, I did. I called Don Fear. I was losing 32,000 a day, dude. So, like, eventually you start kind of like losing your mind a little bit.
Sure.
So like I started like printing out like $32,000 bills and say to my wife and say, look, put them in the fireplace. This is what we lost today. And
This was in '94.
Yeah,
32 fucking days, man.
Now think about what 13,000 was in '94.
That was hard. That was a bad.
day.
That was a bad year because I'm a Yankee fan, and it was in the Yankees Expos World Series that year. That'd been a great one. That'd been two Titan
So
teams
I
going at
called
it.
Don Fear,
Yeah.
you know, the guy, the union guy. See, the players, they all think, oh,
Don Field was the union.
You
they
cheer.
all, they all think he's like, I said, hey, listen, set up a meeting with every fucking player, every unit. And he said, I said, dude, I'm not drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. You work for fucking me. I pay your fucking salary. Set the fucking meeting up.
Why didn't
Right.
anybody else jump in? Because that was the only time they ever
Because they're
canceled the
drinking
World
the
Series.
Kool-Aid, bro.
What was what were they hoping to get out of it? Did they,
No, what do you mean? No, they got more money. I mean,
Right, but was it worth losing? Like you said,
Well,
you
no,
lose
but see-
32,000.
no, there comes a point. There comes a point when it has to end. But you know, the owners are fighting hard too, and like, you know, Faye Vincent probably lost his job because of that. But again, there comes a point when you have to end it. You know, and,
Right.
And so I just ended the fucking thing.
Did they have a spring training that next year?
No, it was all replacement players. I
Really?
remember that like it was yesterday.
They weren't really.
It was all scabs and shit. They weren't even legit.
So how far did it go? Because like in the off season, who gives a shit? Now you're starting like in.
I think it was like April or May they started
Yeah,
with
right.
players, right? Yeah, I knew it was like a
The
season just like,
the following season started late.
yeah. No, they I think they even had like a few
Did
games
you
of
play,
like.
did you
I
play
think.
162 in '95?
Fuck no. After I got my fucking long-term contract, I go on a deal for 2 years and I hit 330. Every time the contract was up, I hit 300.
By the way, my favorite Lenny fact when I was doing my research today, you gave an umpire $500,000 just so you would get a better strike zone.
I'm not one umpire.
One umpire. So I said, an umpire. So I said, $500,000 get a better strike than your walks.
I
Like
didn't give
almost
I
double.
didn't give the umpires that, by the way.
Yeah.
That's another long story.
So what's the biggest misconception about Lenny Dykstra? What's the biggest thing that people that's out there that people think that it's not true?
It's a 15-inch cock, folks, not a 22-inch cock. Contrary to popular belief, all right?
No, but actually, the biggest misconception is that I'm actually smart enough to know I'm not smart enough.
Okay.
Meaning, but at times, I don't talk too smart, I don't act too smart, but at times I'm actually pretty fucking smart.
Right.
Smart enough
To make the
smart
money
enough
that
to
you
fucking
made, you
judge
have to be smart.
Dude, I mean, how many businesses you open? None dumbasses open all these businesses and endeavors that you've done. No,
Well, that's the thing, so funny, like okay, so, like, let me see if these people do.
Sure.
Because I'm a simple man. Let's say I told, like, the broker, this is when Wom at Washington Midfield,
Right.
the biggest bank failure in the history of the banking of the world. So, they come to me, they know I'm flush with cash, broker, and says, Gretzky, you want to buy his house? And I said, no, I don't. I mean, I got an 8,000 foot house, I don't need it, but, I had the Players Club magazine, so I said, here's the deal. 2 lines. Here's what I'm bringing in a month. Okay, to sell my car washes. So here's my nut over here. So 75 left.
Right.
With conservative. So I said I can take $35K a month, lock that in, no money down, do business.
Right.
So they show back up and they bring us to it. So I mean, I think it's stupid overnight. Like you can't. They can add 75 and 35 is 110.
10.
That means there's 40 left.
So you got plenty.
Well, I'm plenty more. But what
Right.
I'm saying is I didn't know they were in the business of bankrupting their own fucking customers, dude. And remember, so they know they're going under. So this broker somehow pulls this crazy loan off, dude. But then at the end of the day, you know, I could blame myself for that. I mean, did I really need that house? I mean, not really. But I didn't buy that house really to live in. I bought it
To flip it, yeah.
no, to do a business model out of there.
It's one hell of a business model.
You know, it's a Players Club, a magazine. We're ready to...
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Yeah, we have 1 minute to wrap this up. We could talk to you.
I can talk to you for another hour and a half.
Well, no, I'm
Okay.
just getting started, dude. You don't even,
See?
you don't even,
I know this could be a mini series.
You don't even know. Hey,
But let's
Let's throw the book out there. House of Nails, Lenny Dykstra. Get it. Comes out. Tom, when's the release date?
The release date is the 28th, so if you're listening to this, you can order it on Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
Lenny
It'll be at
Dykstra.
all bookstores or whatever.
Anywhere.
We've got a couple of book signings. Where are the book signings going to be?
Check Lenny's official Twitter,
What's-
at Lenny Dykstra. His updated schedule will be
Website
released.
is what?
LennyDykstra.com.
LennyDykstra.com.
By the way, I had to
Check
I
out
had to buy that
House
motherfucker.
of
Someone stole my
Nails.
name.
They say, that's how
Oh,
they
no,
make
so
They
the
sat
fun-
on it.
There's a funny story. This guy wanted 10 grand for it, so I had my assistant say, like, call him up and say, like, you're like you're the wife of someone who's a fan. And I said, say to her, like, I ain't paying you. He's a loser. He's a convicted felon. He's fucking nobody likes him. And we worked. Yeah, he got him down to $4,000 for my name.
George is loving this story.
Wait, $4,000? No, $4,000 for my name. But see, there's also private book signings for elderly women.
Nice.
we get it. On that note, Kevin, where are you going to be?
ComicsWatchingComics.com. My
There you
show
go.
at Comics Watcher on Twitter. My name at Kevin Gootee, Gootee on Twitter. KevinGootee.com to find out my dates. And I'm surprised that Jeff Paul's not asked Lenny Dykstra for his $25 back. So good for you, Jeff.
Hey, why don't you give a joke?
I will be hosting.
Hold on, Lenny's got a joke for us.
Okay,
Jeff.
Okay, go ahead.
For your.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, why does the penis?
Why is the penis?
Have such a tough life? So hard to get along in this world.
Because it's next to an
No,
asshole.
oh, you know this one.
Yeah.
See,
But
that's how bad I am.
no, that's not the
No, you know what I mean? No, I don't even see it.
Hitting a 95 mile per hour fastball, you're strong. Jokes,
Right in the
not
joke.
so
Well, I
Yeah.
like the part about the head with no brains, one eye, living too nuts.
There's
Throws
another
up twice
take on
a day.
that.
Jeff Paul, where can we find you?
Okay, I will be doing Comedy Under the Stars in Linden, New Jersey, running June 23rd through August 11th, every Thursday at 8 o'clock. I'll also be in Ocean City, Maryland, July 12th and 13th. I'll be in Dewey Beach, August 11th. I'll be at the Hartford Funny Bone in August.
And the Gramercy, you're at the Gramercy, man. I want to thank you for getting Rich Voss.
I will be at the Gramercy on June 29th.
Thank
Doing
you
a
for
little
getting
time
great
up front
night.
with Rich Voss,
Thank you
Lenny
for getting
Dykstra.
it, man.
Oh, are you kidding me? My pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure. And do we have some special guests on that show as well?
Yeah.
They haven't been announced yet.
Okay, but there's going to be some people.
There are going to be other athletes.
Okay.
I'll round them up at Starbucks.
And we'll get the word out there. We'll tweet it and
Good.
we'll get people out.
Yeah.
Lenny, pleasure
Absolute
meeting you,
pleasure,
man.
Lenny.
You know, we've met before. Yeah.
Thanks again.
Tom Borowski, thank
Yeah,
you,
Tom.
man. He's the man.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, come down to Black Betty's. Tom doesn't have anything to plug, but he's the man anyway. And we'll catch you here. We do this every other
2
week.
weeks.
Every 2 weeks. So download us, and we will be doing it. We'll see you soon. We'll catch
All
you
right,
next
keep
time.
it stiff.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, thank
Keep
you
it stiff. I like
so much.
Wow.
Quick picture.
Yeah, absolutely.